Hi, boys and girls. Today is your video, and this is your video introducing your academic vocabulary for lesson 10. So, the first vocabulary word that we're going to go over is your vocabulary word litter, which is a noun. It has three different meanings. So, the first meaning is it is a covered bed with long poles at the bottom for carrying someone of high importance. The second meaning is trash lying on the ground, and the third is a group of baby animals born at the same time. So, I know you might have heard of litter, which means when you see trash on the ground. Also, a litter of baby kittens, as well as something that you can carry, import someone of importance, maybe a king or queen on. Your next vocabulary word is very special to me. Quinoa, which is a noun. It's a plant that grows in the Andes Mountains with seeds used as food or ground into flour. So Miss Rogers loves quinoa. It is a plants. I eat it all the time, incorporate it in my salads and things like that. It's really good and you can ground it into flour. Your next vocabulary word is condemn, which is a verb. It means to say something in a strong way that something is bad or wrong. So, for example, if someone was driving on the wrong side of the road and someone yelled, "That is wrong, you should go to jail," that would be condemning that person, and that's a strong way to say something was bad or wrong. The next vocabulary word is primitive, which is an adjective and it means simple or basic. So, an example of that would be writing your name on a sheet of paper for a high school student is a primitive responsibility or step because it's a simple or basic. And when you're in high school, writing your name is pretty simple or basic, don't you think? And the next vocabulary word is suspension bridge, which is a noun. It means a crossing hung from cables attached to the towers. Again, this is a transportation route for an individuals back during these early civilizations for the Maya, Inca, and Aztec. And then lastly, your vocabulary word is swift footed, which is an adjective and means quick. So, an example that we'll see in the reading today is that they um, described their messengers as swift footed. They didn't have like the mail or postal services. So if it was ever a message, they had to send it by people. And they called these messengers swift footed because they could walk so quick to get these messages from the empire to the person that needed to retrieve them. So I also want you to look at your vocabulary chart where it has your type of vocabulary. And then things about that in your pronunciation table, which has different words that you'll see throughout and how to pronounce them because it can get a little confusing trying to pronounce words like that. And also, boys and girls, I want you to take your vocabulary word, write them down in your journal, continue to practice them, implement them into your everyday vocabulary, and rewatch this video and continue to try that pronunciation table and just try to pronounce those words. And let's jump into our reading lesson for today.